Guys, my name is Malik. Welcome to my first tutorial. Today we're going to be starting a new series for Django Web Development. What I'm basically going to be doing is creating a portfolio website for anyone who's interested in web development, just so that they have a platform that they can use in order to share their projects, their experience, virtually. So we're gonna make this as easy as possible. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk you guys through from beginning to end on how you go about developing this portfolio website. Just jumping right into the video, what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to set up the environment. So just if you guys have any questions whatsoever, please don't hesitate to leave a comment or direct message me. And any feedback that you guys can give me as far as this video goes, little disclaimer, will be greatly appreciated. Things I can change, things that you feel like will allow you guys to learn better, things that will make life easier for you all. So let's go ahead and get back into the video, and we'll go directly into getting the environment set up. Let's go ahead and open up a new Google Chrome tab. The first technology that we're going to actually need is going to be Python. So you can go to Google and just type in Python download. If you click on the first download link here, it'll bring you to this page here. So yeah, you can click on this button and get the executable file that will basically install Python in all the directories that you need. It's super simple, so I'm not going to reinstall Python here myself. But yeah, so that should take you guys a couple of minutes. Please feel free to pause the video to get that installed, and once that's installed, you guys can meet me back here. Okay, perfect. So now what we're going to be doing is we are going to be downloading an IDE. An IDE stands for a integrated development environment. Basically what it is, it's basically used as a means to interact with your files and just make sure that everything for the project that you're working on is viewable and contained in the project. So yeah, so some IDEs that I personally use is actually Pycharm. I like it just because of how it's like laid out. I find it to be like super super easy to use, super clean. But of course, your IDE is going to be up to personal preference. There's a bunch of different IDEs. Just Googling IDE here brings up some IDEs. Another commonly used IDE that I believe is also free is Microsoft Visual Studio, and that's pretty popular as well. So I would recommend that you guys get that installed. So once you guys have your IDE installed and you guys have your have Python installed, we're going to go directly into setting up the virtual environment that you guys need in order to configure your Django files. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up a terminal, and I do apologize for the weather in the background. It did just start thunderstorming not too long ago, so I do apologize. And by not too long ago, I mean like 3 minutes ago. Indiana weather. So yeah, what we're gonna do is go ahead and get that terminal opened up, and once that terminal is open, we will set up the virtual environment and then start to configure our first Django file. All right, here we are. So yeah, so we are going to first create a new directory. So we're gonna make directory. We're gonna call this first_project. All right. So as you guys can see, if we were to cd into that first project, we don't actually have anything any files currently listed inside the project, and that's perfect because we just created the folder. So what we're gonna need to do is actually we're gonna do a pip install for pip env. That pip env is basically our virtual environment that we're going to be using. So you should get that installed. Once that's installed, you guys can go ahead and go directly into your environment shell by typing pip env shell. And then you guys will see this notification here. It's creating a virtual environment. And perfect. So now what we're going to want to do is do a pip install of Django. All right, and now that Django is successfully installed, you guys will see a pip file here Let me go ahead and get this started now. So pip env installed and Django's installed. Let's go ahead and create our first Django application. So we can do that by typing in this command here, Django-admin start project, and we're just going to call it personal_portfolio. Alright, so what you guys will see if we list here after running this command, you guys will see this personal portfolio folder that we created. We're going to go ahead and CD into it. And if you guys are wondering how I'm able to CD so quickly, if you just type in the first couple of if you guys type CD and then the first couple of characters inside of the file, and then just hit the tab button, it will your terminal will automatically pick up the corresponding file. Yeah. So just so you guys can know how that's being done. So what we're going to go ahead and do, we're actually going to just make sure that everything is set up properly. So we're going to type in Python, we're going to type in manage.py, and then we're going to type in run server. And what that should do is start the development server, and you guys will see at this port here, I'm just going to copy this and paste this into a browser. The browser I'm going to be using by choice is going to be Google Chrome, just because I think it's personally amazing. Let's go ahead and get that set up. So once you go ahead and type in this this IP address at this port, you would basically should see this screen. This screen will be an indicator that you have successfully installed Django and that it's ready to be used. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to go ahead and pause this video. If this is if this is working successfully for you, you're free to move on into the next tutorial. The next tutorial, we're going to just start off with building our first Hello World Django app, just to get you guys familiar with the different models that Django has to offer. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, please don't hesitate to leave a comment down below or send me a direct message. I will leave all of my contact information, including my social media links, in the description below. In addition to that, I'm also going to make sure that you guys have all the links to all the downloads that you need, and also for future videos, make sure that you guys have access to this current directory's GitHub repositories, just to make sure that you guys have all the files configured as they need to be. Well, thanks again, guys, for coming on this process with me, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. You guys have a good one. Bye.